Hello, Temple Beth David. My name is David, and I'm sending you this video from Temple Beth Abraham, my home here in Canton, Massachusetts, where everybody calls me Rabbi David. I am so excited to be joining your community in Palm Beach Gardens. I thought I'd maybe share a little bit about myself so that you can know a little bit about me, and then when I come down, I'll get to know a little bit about you. I've been here at Temple Beth Abraham for 16 years. It's not my first pulpit, but it's my first official pulpit. Before I was officially a rabbi, I played rabbi on the bima for a couple of other synagogues. Before that, I was working at a Jewish day school, a Reformed Jewish day school, as a director of Judaic studies. And currently, during my rabbinic tenure here at the synagogue, I've also been serving as a teacher and a head of school at the conservative Jewish day school, the Solomon Schechter in Norwood, Massachusetts. I have been happily married for almost 17 years, and I have 4 children. Dahlia is my eldest. She'll be 16 in just a couple of weeks. Liat was my second. Liat passed away when she was almost 2 years old from a brain tumor. Ayelet is my third. She'll be 11 in just a couple of weeks. And Naomi, is my fourth, and she'll be 6 years old in November. I admit to being just a bit addicted to my kids. They've all grown up going to Jewish day schools, and we're planning on continuing that when we come down to Palm Beach Gardens. So what can I tell you about myself? Well, I have, in addition to my kids, a couple of addictions. One is Diet Coke. Another is God. I am desperately addicted to God, madly in love with God, sometimes angry, but mostly in love with God. And I think that what I love the most are all the unique ways that God has allowed me to make connections with God, with other people, with Jewish tradition. The tools in the Jewish toolbox are so rich and so profoundly meaningful in my life. That's one of the reasons that I became a rabbi, because I wanted to share that passion, that love with so many other people, that love of God and that love of Jewish tradition. I'm a bit of an eclectic Jew, though. I'm a guitar playing on Shabbat, driving to synagogue, tzitzis wearing, kippah wearing kind of Jew. I don't really fall into any of the traditional categories, although I visited all of them and I love all of them. In fact, I really believe that our job is not to be a Reformed Jew, a conservative Jew, an Orthodox Jew, but to be the best Jew that we can be. In our community, we'll be celebrating that through the lens of conservative Judaism, but I really do believe that conservative Judaism is broad enough and wide enough to invite and welcome anybody who wants to come celebrate with us. I really believe that Judaism is meant to be joyful. And so I want us to have fun together. I want us to laugh. I want us to clap and sing and dance and make fun and have fun. And when the times have become more serious and more somber, I want us to be able to cry together, to be able to hold each other, to support each other, to offer comfort. I also really believe that Judaism is an evolving civilization. It's an evolving faith. And over the centuries, Judaism has never looked like it did the century before. And today that is true as well. We need to be able to be flexible, not be afraid of change, to embrace it as an opportunity to redefine how we connect with God, how we express our Jewish identity. I have a no push and no shush policy. And so however you want to come in and be engaged in Jewish life at Temple Beth David, I want to help you do that. If you want to daven, if you want to pray, come pray. If you want to learn, let's learn together. If you just want to come hang out in the lobby, I hope you'll let me hang out with you. I love kids, not just my own. I'm sort of a kid at heart. And so I'm really excited to get to know your children, your grandchildren, and helping them be as joyful as I am about everything Jewish. My goal is to create positive Jewish memories for them so that when they grow up, they want to keep learning, they want to keep experiencing, they want to keep making those connections. For 16 years, I've worked here at Temple Beth Abraham to create my rabbinate and to build a community. But when I come down to Palm Beach Gardens, I'm looking forward to doing that all over again, to creating a new rabbinate for myself and to helping you build a community. My number one job when I arrive in Florida is to get to know you. And I hope that you'll be willing to be my rabbis, that you'll teach me all about Temple Beth David, all about Palm Beach Gardens, and how you want to live Jewishly, how you want to learn Jewishly, how you want to build connections to one another and to God. Down the road, I think that perhaps I might be able to return that favor and be your rabbi. I'm so excited about the journey that we're about to begin together, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart for welcoming me to the Temple Beth David community.